Hi, I'm James and welcome back to Newegg Now. If you're familiar with drones, then I'm sure you've already heard of DJI Innovations, more commonly known as DJI. After all, their drone products account for more than half of the market. And if you've been paying attention, then you've probably also already heard of the very popular DJI Mavic Air 2. Today, we're going to take a look at the DJI Mavic Air 2 Drone Fly More combo set, including a closer look at its specs. All right, first off, let's take the drone and its controller out of this shoulder bag that comes with the Fly More combo. So here comes the Mavic drone. I'll just lay that down here. Here is the remote control. Okay, first off, the camera. Now, the Mavic Air 2 comes equipped with a 1/2-inch CMOS sensor. It captures impressive 48MP photos and records 4K video at up to 60 frames per second. Oh, if you're new to HDR, that means each captured frame has different exposure levels in different areas, accurately capturing all of the light and dark details of a subject and settings with a high dynamic range. The captured images are then automatically layered up, combining images from a wide dynamic range to form a clear and precise finished picture. The Mavic Air 2 has impressive HDR video capabilities that are one of its major highlights, made possible by its high-performance quad-Bayer image sensor. The Mavic Air 2 also offers DJI's advanced panorama mode with a higher dynamic range as well as colors that are vivid and incredibly accurate. So all that footage comes out smoothly thanks to its 3-axis camera gimbal. The OcuSync 2.0 system ensures stable video transmission up to 6.2 miles, delivering a 1080p 30 frames per second live stream straight from the drone's camera. Video capture is made almost effortless thanks to the Focus Track feature. Focus Track is a collection of intelligent tracking modes, including Active Track 3.0, which will allow the drone to track and follow its subject while also avoiding obstacles smoothly. Spotlight 2.0 will keep the subject in the center of the camera, and Point of Interest 3.0, which will allow the drone to circle a subject as its center point. These features allow you to automate the tricky stuff and focus on your storytelling and composition instead. All you have to do is always keep your eyes on the drone for safety. The Mavic Air 2 also supports hyperlapse in 8K, which will let you warp time and space for some pretty amazing results without any time-consuming post-processing work. Select your mode from free mode, circle, course lock, and waypoint. Then select the shooting location and the DJI Fly app will do the rest for you. The DJI Fly app also integrates the editing suite experience DJI users will know from the DJI Mimo app. Here you'll have access to a range of adjustable manual settings, some advanced functions, and quick and easy templates to shoot creative and professional looking compositions in mere seconds. So, how does the drone actually fly? The Air 2 has a maximum flight speed of up to 42 miles per hour in sport mode and perceives its environment in 3 different directions: forward, backward, and downward. It has an auxiliary light which improves visibility in low light settings, and obstacle avoidance to help ensure a safer flight. Obstacle avoidance performance and automatic flight planning on the Air 2 are better than ever. The Advanced Pilot Assistance System 3.0 utilizes an advanced mapping technology for smooth following and reliable obstacle avoidance in complex scenarios. The newly designed remote controller features an ergonomic design for a great grip feel and boasts its own battery life of 240 minutes. There's also a handy clamp on top of the remote controller so that you can easily attach your smartphone running the DJI Fly app. Finally, why upgrade to the Fly More combo? Well, let's look at all the extras that it comes with. First off, 2 extra batteries, each with an approximate life of 34 minutes. It also comes with this new battery charging hub and ND filters. This ND filter set has 3 different filters for 16, 64, and 256, handy for adjusting shutter speed and recording in extreme lighting conditions. Also included in the set, your standard drone set will come with some extra propellers, but the Fly More combo comes with a bunch of extras. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more propellers there. So you can swap those out. Those are, of course, low noise propellers to swap out just in case. It also comes with this, a handy shoulder bag to carry the drone itself and all these accessories together. So the Fly More combo, all these extras, making flying easier and more enjoyable than ever. So that's our look at the DJI Mavic Air 2 drone Fly More combo set, now available at Newegg.com. It's a standout offering from DJI's great line of camera drones. Check out the product link below and head over to Newegg.com to find deals on laptops, hardware, and other accessories. On behalf of everyone here at Newegg Now, I'm James Oliver. Enjoy your tech, and I'll see you in the next one. Hi, I'm James, and welcome back to Newegg Now. Drone technology has come a long way, and the DJI Mini 2 drone is a perfect example of some of the great strides that have been made, both in terms of size and convenience. The Mini 2 is less than 250 grams and fits in the palm of your hand. It's compact, it's convenient, you can take it anywhere and have it up in the sky in no time. So first off, let's get into the drone specs, and then I'll talk to you a little bit more about the Fly More combo pack and what comes inside. Okay, first up, let's have a look inside the Fly More combo shoulder bag, and I'm going to take the Mini 2 drone out to give you a closer look. We'll just open that up. There we go. Okay, there's the drone itself. It really does fit in the palm of your hand. Comes with the remote controller here, nice ergonomic design, good grip. The Mini 2 comes equipped with a 3-axis gimbal for its camera, ensuring very smooth video image quality from its 4K 12 megapixel camera. It shoots at 4K at 30 frames per second and also has a decent 4x digital zoom to let you get closer to your subject without sacrificing too much picture quality. If you're taking on nature with this drone and braving the elements to get your perfect shot, the Mini 2 can also resist wind speeds of 8.5 all the way up to 10.5 miles per second. And if you find yourself high up in the mountaintops, it can take off at a maximum altitude of 4,000 meters. In terms of transmission distance, the drone's built-in OcuSync 2.0 video transmission technology allows it to adjust automatically between two different frequencies, which extends the Mini 2's max transmission distance to 6.2 miles. With the DJI Fly app, it's really easy to use. The Quick Shots function can automatically record and shoot 4K videos with just a few taps of your finger. This also includes Drone Helix, Rocket, and more features. The app also features intelligent built-in photo optimization. It will automatically enhance image quality after downloading a photo, resulting in vivid colors and details that really pop. When the Mini 2 drone is close to your smartphone, the DJI Fly app will automatically recognize and connect it to the drone, synchronizing selected photos and videos at 20 megabytes per second. With trimmed download function, you can easily cut out a segment of your footage to edit and download. Whether you're a beginner or a more experienced flyer, the DJI Fly app helps you produce impressive results, complete with soundtracks and filters ready to go. Some other features are smart return to home, tap to take off, and precise hovering, which ensure operation is very user-friendly and safer than ever. Now, a drawback is the Mini 2 only has downward facing obstacle sensors, so it doesn't have automatic obstacle avoidance either. You will need to keep that in mind when you pilot this drone. Okay, we are talking about the Fly More combo, so what's the difference? What's in the combo set? Your standard Mini 2 set comes with the drone itself, some spare propeller blades here, and the remote controller. The Fly More combo also includes this handy shoulder mount bag. It comes with some more spare pieces. These are some more propeller blades and this charger hub for your batteries, along with 2 more batteries to extend your flight time. So this is actually significantly cheaper if you buy this as the Fly More combo set than purchasing the drone and these other accessories separately from DJI. So what do you think about the DJI Mini 2 drone Fly More combo? Are you sold on an affordable compact 4K drone, or are you holding out for something a little bigger and a little more high-end? Let us know in the comments down below. Shop for this drone by checking out the product link below as well. And if you're interested in keyboards, laptops, gaming accessories, and other great gadgets, head over to Newegg.com for more deals. On behalf of everyone here at Newegg Now, I'm James Oliver. Enjoy your tech, and I'll see you in the next one.
What's up, Eggheads? How are you? I'm Kenan with Newegg Now, always bringing you the best products for the best prices. And if you're on the hunt for a powerful power supply, then I've got just the product for you here today. This is the highly efficient, fully modular, silent as the night, Super Flower Leadex III 850-watt gold power supply. Let's open the box. Okay, well, if you're like me, you appreciate nice packaging. They don't overdo it, but they make it feel like something nice is happening here. You've got a bag of modular cables. This will be for the motherboard, CPU, PCIe, SATA, IDE, and power, of course. You've got your manual right here. Screws for the case. And the main event, the power supply. Okay, and as the name implies, this PSU is 80 plus gold certified. That means it is rated to be 89.49% efficient at 20% load, 90.68% efficient at 50% load, and 88.21% efficient at 100% load. That's actually quite close to platinum level certification eligibility. And on top of that, it boasts the latest fully modular cable design. Such a brilliant way, by the way, just to maximize the PSU cables and connectors, the cable management in general. You know, when I was younger, every different component had a different size cable. I ended up leaving my systems not as organized as they could be. This helps people with similarly short patience. The modular setup also improves airflow, so you get some synergistic cooling there as well. Let's talk more about what's going on under the hood, shall we? The Leadex III 850 provides high efficiency and stable power output with its 13-centimeter, three-way thermal control intelligent cooling fan to ensure your professional PC system will work consistently under a heavy load. It's capable of powering a system equipped with the NVIDIA SLI or ATI Crossfire X, FYI. And how about the multiple levels of fan control? All right, compared to the previous Leadex 2 series, this fan's performance has been optimized in order to really minimize the amount of noise produced. You know, we want the only thing we hear to be the sound of toning noobs, not our computer gasping for power and air. That's a sad image. The fluid dynamic bearing inside plays a particularly important role in making the fan's performance possible. You're able to select between 3 different cooling modes according to your PC's environment. You make that selection with this simple button on the back. You'll see 0, 1, and 2. Just as easy as 1, 2, 3. As easy as 0, 1, 2. In Eco 0, the fan starts operating as soon as the temperatures are between 143 and 154 Fahrenheit. When temperatures fall below 116 to 127 Fahrenheit again, the fan will stop. In Eco 1, the temperature threshold at which the fan starts will be 107 to 118 Fahrenheit, with the lower threshold being 80 to 91. In Eco 2, otherwise auto mode, the fan will be continuously running when the PC is on, and its speeds will be adjusted dynamically based on the temperatures. And thanks to the low fan speeds and the FDB bearings, the power supply remains extremely quiet even in active operation. This power supply boasts active PFC design, that's power factor correction. Now, I'm not an electrical engineer, as I've often said, but what I do know is that having PFC reduces the amount of reactive power your system generates. Reactive power is actually completely useless to your system. It's different from true power. Isn't that fascinating? I love getting down to the nitty-gritty, nerdy level of things. That's where the real world happens. If you graphed the vectors of the power, they'd be perpendicular to each other at right angles. Anyway, your electric company charges for both reactive and true power, but your system don't need that reactive power. So by reducing it, you save money. Voila! That's what really matters in the end, right? More green for your machine. You've also got LLC resonance conversion in the primary range and DC-DC conversion to ensure overall system stability. finally, you've got 105 degrees centigrade electrolytic capacitors all the way from Japan. These polymer solid capacitors are used on the main board in order to offer the best quality. Clearly, the Super Flower Leadex III packs a punch, but wait, there's more. Like a squad of bodyguards, you've got complete protection. Except here, the bodyguards are over/under voltage protection, short circuit protection, overload, over temp, and over current protection. The OCP is on plus 3.3 volt and plus 5 volt rails. This full-scale protection gives you peace of mind by preventing damage to your valuable hardware. Okay, my dear Eggheads, I hope you enjoyed this one. This PSU will make a great addition to your system, or it would be a great gift for a friend. Show them you care about their hardware too. It's got high performance, it's quiet, it saves on the electric bill, and it's got that full protection. The Super Flower Leadex III 850 watt gold power supply. Let us know what you think of this product in the comments or reviews. For current prices, please check the description or click that link below. I'm Kenan with Newegg Now, and now you know.
What's up, Eggheads? Kenan here with Newegg Now, always bringing you the best products for the best prices. If you're shopping around for a new CPU liquid cooling rig for either an Intel or AMD CPU, stick with me for just a few minutes. You'll need to check out the Lian Li Galahad 360 ARGB CPU cooler. I'm going to get it out of the box and set up for you right now. Here we go. The first thing you'll notice is a very convenient all-in-one design. This will lend itself to pretty much hassle-free installation. The liquid cooler is compatible with most mainstream CPU sockets, such as Intel's LGA 115X and AMD's AM4. They include a modular mounting backplate, giving you easy access to either the Intel or AMD configuration. We see that the CPU cooler is just really good looking. It's got high-end braided tubing, right? The reinforced 400mm leak-proof tubes have significantly enhanced flexibility, both quite strong and easy to bend. Just extremely durable, all right? This is both aesthetically pleasing and functionally focused. Let's make note of the aluminum. The radiator is composed of 14 rows of aluminum tubes, which Lian Li claims allows a maximum amount of liquid to pass through and transfer heat out of the system efficiently. Both sides of the radiator boast an exquisite aluminum shield, which not only serves as a protection for the radiator, but further ensures durability and adds more elegance to your build. They also have this removable magnetic aluminum cap. All right, this allows you to debrand, if you will, the inside of your build. They're giving you options here. That's pretty cool. The Galahad 360 has 47 addressable RGB LEDs, guaranteeing brighter and more complex lighting effects. It's compatible with most mainstream motherboard software. This is going to allow you to create truly a synchronized system with very much ease. Very, very easy. They included this controller, I'll show you right here. Try this controller right here. Now with this LED indicator, you can adjust speed, brightness, and effects by pressing the M button along with plus or minus. Let me show you. Here we are changing the mode. Oh, these look so pretty. So now I hit M, and I believe this changes the speed of the lights. I can also change how bright or how dim they are. Just so many different options. Very, very nice. Now, some people out there might say this is a lot of aluminum and all the lights. It's purely aesthetic. This has nothing to do with CPU cooling. To some degree, you're right, but looks are also important for many people. Some of the cost will be rolled into these premium materials and the lights. Yes, there might be liquid cooling solutions out there that are just as good, but just look really crappy. I understand your point though, so in the next section, let's talk about the actual CPU cooling functionality. The Galahad 360 has a set of high static pressure fans with variable speeds of 800 to 1900 RPM. It can operate in PWM or DC mode and has a maximum airflow of 69.17 CFM. These fans will support immediate heat dissipation as the hot liquid passes through the radiator's fins, and they'll maintain a low noise level while doing so. However, of course, if you're overclocking or running for maximum cooling effect, you probably will hear the fans. I saw some great benchmark data online, however, and when the Galahad was set against the Arctic Liquid Freezer 2s for noise normalization, the Galahad achieved the same level of cooling at 25% less RPM. This meant that it could have done much better at equal RPM, but might have been a bit louder. Also, for a benchmark, notice cold point flatness, where a high precision needle measures the contact plate depth from a known 0 point in microns. The Galahad 360 showed pretty remarkable consistency. They measured from top left clockwise concentrically inward, a really good test. They also used a chemically reactive interposer to create a surface pressure map to show the Galahad's mounting contact. They identified a potential weak point in the Galahad in that it relies on AMD's included plastic chips, which have only 2 screws. That means there's nothing to help fully evenly distribute the pressure across the top or the bottom of the CPU IHS. But the gaps created will be filled by the thermal paste, which is what thermal paste is made for. So, leveraging pre-existing hardware saves the environment and saves you a little money. And again, thermal paste takes care of that lack of perfectly evenly distributed pressure. And the Galahad is already thermally competitive, so it's not really clear how big of an issue that slight lack of evenly distributed pressure is. I think it's a non-issue. The Galahad 360 has a triple chamber pump, which combines the pump chamber, connecting chamber, and the cold plate chamber. It's all right here in one unit. All right, this significantly reduces the friction produced by the coolant's rapid flow. This also doubles as a protection mechanism to prevent your system from leaks if the CPU block pump is damaged. This multi-chamber technology separates the hot and the cold liquid by conveying them into different sealed water passages. This is so cool, right? Really does a lot to enhance the heat exchange efficiency. It extends the lifespan of the CPU block pump by preventing the hot liquid from flowing back. Really useful technology here. And that's pretty much it, everyone. Lian Li's Galahad 360 CPU cooler is to be admired. Some might scoff at the marketing. We talk about the lights, we talk about the aluminum, the magnetic cap. I get it. Those don't play a huge role, if at all, in the actual cooling. But these details do still matter, right? Some people want their builds to look a certain way, have a certain feel. If you don't care at all about looks or lights, there might be liquid cooling options out there for you that are more bare bones. But this thing does it all. It looks premium, it's got the metal, it's got the lighting, and it has the cooling power. Testing data proves that the contact plate depth is super consistent. At noise normalized test, it's competitive with the Arctic Liquid Freezer 2. Testing showed that among most new CPU liquid coolers on the market today, when ramped up to full power, if you don't care about noise, the Galahad 360 had the best cooling performance, but was a little louder than some of the others. So it's either the coolest temperature or in the competitive range. It looks great, it's got those premium materials, it's compatible with Intel or AMD chipsets, it performs really well. Like Lian Li is making a name for itself here with some very high quality products. Let us know what you think of the Galahad 360 ARGB CPU liquid cooler in the comments and reviews. For specific prices, please check the description or click that link below. I'm Kenan with Newegg Now, and now you know. What's up, Eggheads? Kenan here with Newegg Now, always bringing you the best products for the best prices. I'm personally really excited about this product, the Lian Li Uni Fan SL120 RGB fan kit. Without a doubt, without a stutter, one of the best fan kits out there these days. They also have the 140mm version, which has almost all the same features, just slightly different RPM and airflow CFM. Let's not waste any time and open the dang box. Here we go. In the box, you get instruction manuals, 12 screws. You get your hub, Double-sided foam so you can attach the hub to the inside of your case. That's really helpful. 3 cable module connectors. Get 1 SATA power cable, 1 USB cable, 1 5-volt 3-pin cable, PWM cable, RGB color cable, all the necessary cables to get everything connected. And of course, the main show, 3 beautiful 120mm ARGB fans. Now, before I dive into the incredible functionality, let's appreciate this build quality, this, dare I say, art. Now, this is high dining, my friend. I'm really not kidding or exaggerating here. These are not your run-of-the-mill mills. All right, they've got these aluminum accents on the side. Check that out. Nice aluminum in the center. It's not just dinky plastic. These boast fluid dynamic bearing technology and extra magnetic force that reduces turbulence and noise while increasing overall working efficiency. Notice each corner has anti-vibration rubber, minimizing vibration and sounds, for better stability, improving the user experience. The LED strips are not your standard circles either, right? We see the standard circles in tons of fans. Check these out. They've really done something kind of original here. Quite modern, angular design. Okay, it's going to give a very unique look inside the case. LED strips are on both sides as well, so they can be mounted either way and you'll still see the light. There are 32 addressable RGB LEDs embedded in each fan, 16 on either side. The light's going to shine through a diffuser in here, so you'll get really even light from all angles, no LED hot spots. You're going to get really vibrant effects out of this. It's a fact. These are premium fans. I'm going to get them installed into this case so you can check it out. But before I do that, I want to show off their absolutely genius modular design. Let's say I want to install 3 fans in unison. What I'll do is I'll first take 2 fans and interlock them like so. Ooh, that is so cool. Let me get the third one locked in here. Ah, I love it. Awesome, awesome. Each fan features a cable module with a pin-to-pin contact point to receive power and signal. 1 second, let me plug a cable module right in here. Okay, now we are cooking. Okay, each cable module can support up to 4 uni fans. I've got 3 here, but it can support up to 4. This allows you to use either a single fan or 4 from 1 cable module. Check this out. I've attached the cable module to the hub, okay, but only 1 cable goes to the hub. So that means with 1 hub that has 4 module ports, you can support up to 16 fans with just 4 cables. That's crazy. It's genius. Lian Li is truly inventing the game here. They allow you to maximize fans, maximize airflow while obliterating the number of cables running around your case. Once you have the hub installed to SATA power on the motherboard, I recommend the system setup to use Lian Li's L-Connect software. With their software, you'll be able to control and adjust fan RPM, colors, brightness, and lighting effects super easily. To set that up, you'll have to connect the USB connector to a spare header on your motherboard. So beautiful. So I've got them hooked up to power now, obviously. With the L-Connect software, we can explore and enjoy a ton of different lighting effects as well. Right now, we see the 120mm fans working in all their glory. Each fan has 7 blades, giving a nice large volume and pressure, stable airflow, really silent. These will ramp up all the way to 1900 RPM, airflow up to 58.54 CFM, and barely any noise, as low as 17 dBA, which is quieter than rustling leaves. Did you know rustling leaves scan in around 20 dBA? I'm sometimes an audio nerd, but yeah, you've got to run these at full power before you even start to hear much. That's the takeaway here. So all in all, this is an incredible package, just truly revolutionary. Like I said, Lian Li is changing the game. They are not running with the herd. They've changed up the outer design of the fans, given that aluminum top shelf design. The LEDs aren't that traditional circle, giving you the unique modern angular look. The fact that Each modular cable supports a daisy chain of 4 fans, giving you up to 16 fans in one hub. Just unheard of. You would normally need multiple hubs for this. The amount of cables would be ridiculous. Your motherboard might not even have that many available headers, right? So Lian Li has done a lot for us with the Unifan SL120 ARGB fan kit. Buy a few of them, do the daisy chain, create an incredible look. This would be great for you or any gamer friends of yours who appreciate high-end technology. That's what this is, high-end tech at an affordable price. They also have the kit in 140 millimeters, so check that out if you want. My dear Eggheads, the Lian Li Uni Fan SL120 ARGB fan kit. Let us know what you think in the comments or reviews. I say it's a buy. I think this really stands apart from the herd. For specific prices, please check the description or click that link below. I'm Kenan with Newegg Now, and now you know.
Hi guys, I'm Tom here for Newegg Now. So let's say you've just meticulously built your own PC and you're looking for a case that's worthy of it. You probably want something that's like high quality, it's going to protect all of your hard work without breaking the bank, and ideally one that's compact and kind of stylish as well. So if that sounds like you, then you could do a lot worse than getting the Darkflash DLH21 ITX gaming case. It might be what you're looking for. So we're going to talk about the components, the compatibility, and of course the performance. So fresh out of the box, and you'll find a manual. You'll get a couple of fan grills as so, and a bag with some screws and some cable ties. And of course, this handsome fella, the Darkflash DLH21 ITX gaming case. Probably the first thing you'll notice is the built-in ARGB light strip right at the bottom, which will be controlled by pressing the LED button on top. And I have to say, I do like this guy quite a lot. You know, you've got this nice, clean, white design, but you have these lights at the bottom which just set it off really nicely. So on our I/O panel here, we've got two 2.0 USBs, we've got our power button, our LED button, our Type-C USB port, and our audio. So after a bit of fiddling about with this, you'll notice this handy fast detached design. So the top panel up here is connected with these magnets, so it just pops off. Really easy to remove, frankly a bit satisfying as well. And at the back here, we've got this grommet, which means you can organize all your cables and everything, right? You also notice you have this like magnetically attached dust filter as well. All the sides have that. And moving on to these side panels, they simply connect with a latch as so. Pop this down here, right? And that means they can just be easily taken off if you just unfasten the thumb screws, and you can get back to working on your build. So compatibility, will this thing work with your things? Well, the odds are fairly good actually. So this compact interior is capable of installing a 125mm SFX PSU, 240mm radiator, or a 2.5-inch HDD, and a 120mm fan. As well as that, a 320mm GPU, up to 2 slots, a 134mm height CPU cooler, and two 2.5-inch SSDs. And surprise, surprise, it even comes with a 92mm fan on the top, just to improve heat dissipation. So do these guys do their job well? Like definitely. I mean, not only does the case have impressive heat performance, but we've also got these 5 mesh panels and those magnetic dust filters, which keep the inside nice and clean. It's strong, it's high quality, it's made with 0.8mm steel, and resistance to any everyday wear and tear. So I do think if you want a high quality, great looking case, this is really not a bad choice at all. If you want any more information, please check the link below. And you've actually already got one of these, and you're just watching this video for fun, I guess. I'd love to see what your setup is. I'm Tom for Newegg Now, and I'll see you next time.